Hello. Good evening to Shelfside Spurs. Good evening to Shelfside Spurs show. That doesn't work. That was shit. It was the worst intro ever. Can we do it again?
We can do
it again.
Hang on.
Rubbish.
Should we hang on? What? Another 10 minutes, and then.
No. We don't need the 10 minutes. Just maybe. Hello, welcome to Shelfside Spurs Show. Good evening to you. Good evening, Barry, Nick, Sean, Daniel, Richard, Stephen, Montague. I've used Montague before, haven't I?
You have used. You have used Montague before. Yes,
I have used Montague. What about Quentin? Have I done Quentin before?
No, not Quentin. No.
Quentin. There you go. Quentin's your new one. How you doing?
I'm good. I just thought, lots of channels have got these like funky countdowns, so I thought we'd go for our own. I just robbed off YouTube. Obviously, we didn't make it. We just robbed it. So
no, we didn't make it. Come on. Be honest. We made it.
Well, I made it in 30 seconds by typing 10-second countdown and 10-minute countdown. Sorry, 10 seconds, 10 minutes. There's a big difference.
That still counts. All right.
Especially in April, it makes a massive difference to a certain somebody.
Yes.
Big up, Iggy.
Yes, absolutely. April is here. So obviously if you see sort of vibrations and stuff, it's because it's April. We're not saying any further than that. Yeah, so we've been away sort of for a while. Obviously you had the old England-Italy game, which I have absolutely zero interest in. So how have you been?
Obviously I watched said game with said person that we mentioned earlier, Mr. Iggy. England came out. It was a very good game, let's just say. A very enjoyable game, and obviously England won for the first time since 1963, I believe. So, there's hope for football clubs and trophies and winning things, maybe.
Yeah, you just got to wait 60 years.
Yes, you do. But anyway, so enough about me, and enough about you. Let's say hello to the people in the chat, shall we?
I didn't say nothing about me. I didn't say nothing about me.
Nothing about you. How are you, Rez? We didn't ask how you were. How rude of one.
Really, Nicholas. You're really sure. You're really sure. I understand that you are now the subject of a tribute. Is that correct?
I am a subject, not only me, to an account on Twitter that have decided to make a parody song about me.
Yes.
So I spoke to this person earlier on Twitter. I said, "Would you be happy if we played such song?" So we are going to play such song.
Excellent.
Especially for the people that have been with us, the first 21 people, who may or may not have heard this song. And there's also a couple of others that we're going to play later on. So let me. I think I'm going to share the screen because it's going to be better from a hearing point of view.
Yes.
And I will zoom in slightly. Hang on, let me zoom in a little bit.
Just make sure the porn isn't visible.
So this is from an account. So everyone go onto Twitter if you're on Twitter and follow this account. Big up to @PSolicitor. Every day's number 820. Shepherd's Pie @ShelfSpurs. So who knows what this is going to be about? If you can zoom in a little bit more, I'm not going to zoom in, but we're going to play it so you can find out who it's about. But just for everyone's viewing pleasure and listening ears, we have an exclusive, and it is rather funny. So
joyful.
Here we go.
Rather joyful.
Here we go.
Since day one, people showed their objection to the Brazilian called Emerson. But there was one dissenting voice who was practically moist at the thought of our right back. His name was Barry, never unhappy. He promised to get his hair dyed just as long as we made top four. He'll get the shepherd's pie. Let's all get on the Emerson train for all those that have doubted him. Not Barry, I'm talking about Emerson. Whatever he got for that £1,000,000 he spent, he has proved them all wrong. Talking royal, forever loyal. He's the goat, don't think this is a joke. Back to Bazza, a Bobby Dazzler. He knew this all along. Get on board the Emerson train. Choo choo, choo choo. Choo choo. After all that has been said and done, let's raise a glass to Royal's biggest fan. Shout to Barry from the Shelf Side Spurs Show. Here's hoping for a top four and the hair he'll have in store.
There we go. There we go.
Marvelous. Marvelous. What more can you want? You know,
What
you've
more?
made it, Barry. You've made it.
Wow. What can I say? Yeah. Well, I don't know what to say. I don't know.
I don't.
I'm just overwhelmed. If I'm honest.
I think you should just take a bow, to be honest.
Yeah.
You know?
Take a bow. Thank you.
Absolutely. Absolutely,
Now,
you know.
People will be sat there wondering, who could that be?
Who could be?
Who could that be that has made those songs? There are many people in the YouTube community that are good with their fingers, good with their brains. One could say it is a certain Johnny Einstein could be the first person it could be. From Chelsea. One could say.
I would hesitate. You see, this is the thing about Johnny Einstein, is that he's very whimsical in his musical style, as you can tell from the intro to this show. So I would discount Johnny Einstein as a possibility.
Yeah. There's also Brad Matthews, Blue Sofa Songs. Obviously, that is an interesting person that could potentially be on the hit list. But I don't know. There's also.
I think it's an outlier. I think it's someone that you don't expect. I firmly believe that it's Alex Davis.
And if you don't know, get to know. Okay.
Yes.
Well, funnily enough, there's a song about him. There's also someone who's a lyrical genius and good on the mic. It's not Sophie, it's Iggy. Sorry, it's Iggy. Just to clarify that. I know I said the microphone.
I don't think it's Iggy. Do you know why?
Why?
Because at no point in that song was the term "good morning" used.
Okay, and it wasn't repeated either, was it?
Yeah.
Good morning, and good morning, and good morning to you all. So it's like Emerson and Emerson and Emerson. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's all right. I mean, if it had been sort of thing, that's thing. But no, there was no good morning and good morning, and so it couldn't have been Iggy at all. Couldn't have been Iggy.
The other person, we're going to get to the comments in a minute. Another person, Sibley, straight in there as it's April. The other person it could be, and I'm more convinced it's this person, right, is Cody Mack.
But there was no Canadian twang to the singing.
Exactly.
You know?
So, and also there and is in the back room. Obviously, he has a plethora of guitars,
Yeah.
And that's Ben Kaufman.
Yeah.
So look,
Ben-
all of these people are either playing a very strange game, or they're just trying to screw with my mind. Because when I emailed this person or messaged this person and said, "Could I use said video and everything else?" He said, "Oh, you've made my day. Of course you can use it, and hopefully I'll tune in." So part of me is thinking, I didn't say about the haircut that often, right? I said, So Sophie is part of the FBI, so she probably knows already who it is, right? Because she knows everything. If you don't know, Sophie will get to know and probably already knows before you do. She's like, I can only describe Sophie as Minority Report. She knows what's going to happen before it actually happens.
Yes.
So look, anyway, I'm not sure who it is, but massive thanks. 1, for making a song about me. 2, because it was about Emerson Royale as well. And 3, just being brilliant. So I do know that everyone else in the YouTube community is not safe. So there will be more songs. There's already a song about Jack, Kanicki, and Irish. There's a song about, well, it's mainly about Bugsy, but it's obviously Sean and Bugsy with his morning walks.
Mm-hmm.
You've got obviously a song about Mr. Box Office. We'll play later on because that's probably the best one so far. And there's one about Ellie, and now there's one about me. So who will be next?
I reckon, and we will bring them in a second, but we've obviously got to see who's in the chat. But I reckon it's one of our 3 guests who'll be next.
Oh, is this a bit like Coover and the Kang? One truth from you, one truth from me, or one story from you, one story from me, and one's true. We made up 2 of them, and one of them is true.
There's only been 2 of us so far. If you're talking about our guests, one of them, 2 of them are lies, and one of them's the truth.
Okay, so who thinks?
And then we need the thing to work out.
Yeah, I don't know who's in the background. Yeah, I don't know who's in the background.
Well, you need to come out full screen for a start.
Oh,
I'm not sure it's Ben who was a singer. I don't think it was Ben who was a singer because there was a distinct lack of coffee-related themes in there.
Oh, okay.
You know? And it was a dead giveaway for me. By the way, if you fancy a coffee, 8 the Broadway, what's called Woodford Green, top coffee. Go to see the coffee company.
8 the Broadway. What do you call it? Woodford Green.
Woodford Green. Yes.
Is that what you put into Google? Is that what you put into Google?
Listen, Google knows me. Google knows me, and when I just say Google, what's that? What do you call it that I did? It finds it for me. You know, it's not often the thing I want, but it does find it for me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, right. So let's get our guests on because we've padded out long enough. We've padded out long enough to get the guests.
They've all managed to actually arrive,
and they've all managed to actually arrive either on time from work, from another everything else. So look, let's get them on. Let's get all the guests on. Yeah. You do it. You do it, Rez, because if you do it and I do it, it's going to make a meal.
Okay. So first is a man who, how can we describe him other than magnificently bearded? That could be any of these 3, but the one I'm talking about is this one. You're on mute. You're mute.
No, he's not on mute.
No, he's not on mute. Oh my God, the microphone. The microphone. In answer to your question, Arn, we talk about what we like. While we're waiting for Coov to sort his audio out, we've got another magnificent beard to bring in, and it's Ben Kaufman. Good après-noon, sir.
Good après-noon. It is a marvellous evening for us all, and Coov's mic is broken.
No! Anyway, we've got another. I didn't. Would you call his beard magnificent? Is that maybe a step too far to call his beard magnificent?
No. I would say it's bloody lovely.
Yes, you would, but that's because you're a white supremacist. It's Bobby K.
Hello.
Hello.
You're asking the
Hello.
clean-shaven guy about a beard. Can he even grow one?
That's true. There is that question. Coover's got.
Apparently, I'm the
Hi,
least
Denny.
funny person ever, so that's always a good thing.
Apparently so. Apparently
I
so.
want to be
We
the
will
least
talk
funny
about football
person.
because we are going to talk about football. But what we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about Spurs on mistake history. We are going to talk a little bit about football. Then we're going to give score predictions. But apart from that, it's about having fun and enjoying ourselves.
Correct.
And maybe
just-
Emerson Royale.
Just to say, Sophie, no one's gone and sent to Cuba. Just
Hello,
in
Sophie.
case.
Hello, everybody.
Just in case.
Only a little bit, Alan. Only a little bit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Just,
Shut up, Alan.
Shut up, Alan.
Yeah, exactly. Look, so at the end of the day, we talk a little bit about football. Rez has actually said we are going to talk about football. So the football bit of this show, right? You can blame him for it, okay? Him. So
Who's two thumbs and insisted on talking about Spurs? This guy.
this guy. Anyway, let's go and say hello to people in the chat. And then let's get on with the show. So
Yes,
Mark Cousins is here. He's turned the golf
Yeah.
off. Probably weren't enjoying the golf. Jacob's here. Hope you're feeling better, Jacob. Oi,
Yes,
oi,
Jacob.
oi,
Hope
Savaloy. 10-inch ab, Mr. Alan Sibley. Good evening, everyone. How are we all?
He's
some
10
guy,
foot.
Bobby K.
Who?
Bobby K is here.
Handsome Canadian fella.
This is interesting. This is interesting, right? Because the only place to be on a Thursday night, followed by some other guy that's got a stream going live in 3 minutes. So, Elias, read the room, mate. Thursday nights, Shelfside Spurs. All right, come on, read the room. Sophie's here. Evening, Sophie.
Hello, Sophie.
It's 8 o'clock, and it's the 6th of April, so you should be elsewhere. So, just putting that out. Phil, baby,
it's mating
good evening,
season.
everyone.
Hello, me.
Oh, me.
The least Tottenham chat tonight, the better. Don't tell Arnie Slot because he's come to talk about football.
He's gone and pissed off somewhere to cry to somebody already.
Big up, guys. Big up, Tony. Big up,
Tony.
Apple Stern. Evening to Stuart 727.
Big
Andrew
up, Stu.
Gregory. Big up, Andrew Gregory.
G.
Language Angels. Big up, Language Angels. Ray Chrisley. I apologize. I am really bad at names. If you didn't know, you get to know now because I butcher names. Just ask Iggy with the Italian names. Paddy's here. Big up, Paddy. Even Bobby K gave you a thumbs up.
Shit, is that audio?
Oh, yeah. Big up, Daniel.
One love.
Ian Ferguson. Big up, buddy.
Kit
Who
Kats
else?
and chocolate bars.
Big up the chocolate.
I still haven't got a
about-
response. You know that, Benny? I'm gonna email him again.
Derek Hutchison. Big up, Derek Hutchison. Jay, I don't know. Every second Spurs. Why is every second Spurs fan panelist bald? Well,
It's because Jay Rayson is smells.
Because
that
they're
doesn't
Spurs
work.
fans.
yeah,
That doesn't
Lose
work.
your hair.
Surely there's four of us here, only one of us is bald. So
Yeah. Technically not bald, everyone. Technically
Correct.
not bald.
I'm not
So
bald
you're
either.
wrong, Jay Rayson. You are
Yeah.
wrong.
Oh yeah, and I shave my head, so it's not I'm bald.
It's
I
all
shave my head.
going on. It's all going on. Oh,
Yeah.
hang on. Big up Rob
Oh,
Belcher. Big up Barry and the Beards. That sounds like a really
Barry
bad
in the
band.
beard. That's a proper
Barry in the
hippie rock band.
beards.
And
That's the name of the band that P. Soilster should start, or Solister, whatever his name is. Barry and the Beards.
And
Barry in the
Sophie,
beard.
Sophie's just confirmed that it's now not 8 o'clock, it's 8:01, so everything's good. Big up,
Okay,
Iggy.
technically it's
60-second warrior.
8:03.
60-second warrior.
It's 8:03 right now, Sophie. So,
Big up, Gaston. I'll do it.
which is funny because she actually commented that at 8:02. So
Yeah.
Is he
What is
currently
it, Sophie?
audible? That's the question. Coover, are you audible?
Let's try.
he's audible, but it's
I
like it's
don't
a
know.
fish
I
tank.
don't know if this is giving any feedback though, because for some reason Windows has decided to not recognise my microphone anymore.
Not feedback, but you sound like you're underwater.
Yeah, you're underwater.
That's just being a Spurs fan, isn't it?
Yeah.
True.
Okay, this
And
isn't
so
ideal.
Sophie
but-
says it took her a minute to smoke a cigarette as well.
Yeah.
So,
Excellent.
oh my god. Anyway, how are we?
Anyway,
I thought I'd go with the new name tonight as well. Just there's so many people on Twitter. I thought if I just go with @ then people can explore
Yeah.
wherever they want to go and have a decent conversation or not.
absolutely. Well, allegedly, you know, we're not allowed to sort of talk about football. Allegedly, we're not allowed to not talk about football. Allegedly.
No, I'm not.
So
having
yeah.
If we sink into the depths of talking about football, I'm out again.
That's
Yeah,
it.
no, we're not. Well,
We're not. We will.
I did actually make the decision yesterday that I'm done with all serious football streams till the start of next season. So this one is quite acceptable.
Okay. We'll sort of like kick you out for the bit where we talk about football.
Told you.
And then
Told you football doesn't work, Rez. Told you, mate.
yeah, but we've got to do something, you know. We'll get to the serious bit. We'll get to the serious bit. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Yes. I'm a bit disappointed that we've gone down the Smash path, personally.
Well, you didn't change it. I told you what I'd done, and I asked you.
I thought you were going to change it. I'll tell you what, take it off, I'll change it, and then we'll put it back on.
Cool, that's fine. That works. Ben's having a slice of pizza. Bobby K,
Yep.
I don't know. He's in Canada, so he's just
God alone knows what he's doing. God alone knows.
God knows what he's doing. So while Rez is doing that,
Yeah.
are you going to be long, Rez, or do
No.
I need to?
I just it's thingy.
Anyway, we have a bumper edition of Sophie's Corner. Not only do we have material from the last what was it? The last 2 weeks. That's what I was saying.
That's the word.
The last 2 weeks. Here we go. All right. Thanks, Rez. We've done it. Here we go. Have you erotically tickled the like and subscribe button to give us a thumbs up and like our video? Tickling is sexy, you know, and it's free.
Yeah.
Erotically tickled. That's a new one. I've not heard that.
Yeah. You know, don't smash it. Erotically tickle it.
Yeah, exactly. And so that is where we're at. So if you want to, or you don't have to, you can do. It would mean the world to us. There's 32 of you in here. Some of you want to talk about football. Most of you don't. Most of you just want to have a laugh. So let's get on with.
I have a question though.
Yeah.
What's the difference between just tickling and erotically tickling when it comes to a like button?
Well, I mean, if you just go up to someone and tickle them, right? If they're ticklish, they're not going to appreciate it. But if you go up to someone and erotically tickle them, whether they are ticklish or not, they're going to appreciate it. You see?
Yeah.
So it's that balance between just regular tickling and erotic tickling. You know?
So really, you're saying eroticism is a construct made by the like button?
Yeah.
Potentially, yeah. I mean, I don't. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, look, I could get. I mean, we could look if you want, and I think it's probably there's a lot of value in that. I think it's worth us actually delving into the metaphysics of this, you know, and studying the semiotics of liking and subscribing. You know, when it comes to the practice of erotic tickling.
On the other hand, it's perhaps not very interesting.
No?
No. We should have a poll, really, shouldn't we?
Is it just me or does Kuva sound like he's underwater?
Well, yeah, he does.
Okay,
Well,
because my computer's screwed all of a sudden. It just shut down.
If you erotically tickle people, then sometimes you do get a poll.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
This is true.
Sorry, we were talking about erotically tickling other people or yourselves?
Well, column A, column B, really. You know, if there's no one around
Both are
with
fun.
which you can erotically tickle, then one can always erotically tickle oneself.
Yeah, and guys, look, I'm just gonna say this now. Don't come on here and start arguing, start talking about things that have happened. We're here to have a laugh. We're here to enjoy ourselves. Yeah, please don't do that. It's not fair on everyone here. Go and do what you want to do, but just be nice, please. Anyway,
Yeah. There you go. See, Mark knows what he's talking about. See, he was erotically tickled. It cost him €50.
50
Right?
euro. Holy shit. He must have
Yeah,
he must have gone for a high end one, man, because when I was
It
in the
was
red
a
light
good-
district, I saw what you could get for €20.
It was a good tickle, and I needed the money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did he help you empty the trunk after that?
No, I need the money because the trunk is no longer full. All right.
Refill.
Yeah. All right. So anyway,
let's get on with it. Let's get on with it.
I think it's time for Spurs on this day a la Histoire.
Yeah. 100%.
What have you got for us today, Barry? How many have you got?
We have. Let's see what the guests think. How many do you think we've had between 1 and 114?
114.
No,
I'm going
you're
way
a
out
little
there. I'm going to go
you're a little off there, Ben.
16.
That's a bit closer.
I'll go for 200 because I don't like the restrictions being put on that.
Believe it or not, you're all wrong.
No.
Yep, I'm afraid so.
That's ridiculous.
I'm afraid so. It's 6.
That was close.
Ish.
In some dialects, 200 is the same as 6.
Yeah, unfortunately not English.
Probably, yeah, granted. I'm not actually aware of which one. I'm just assuming somewhere.
Yeah, they're probably somewhere. You know, given an infinite universe, a dialect somewhere, 200 would mean 6. Yeah, it's just unfortunately in English it doesn't. You know.
Oh. What about Iranian? What about in Farsi?
No,
Okay.
no, not even close. Not even close.
Hebrew?
Sure?
Maybe no, not in Hebrew. Maybe ancient Greek or Egyptian.
Have you actually checked recently? Perhaps the language has been completely rehashed lately.
Yeah.
What, ancient Greek?
All of it.
Oh, possibly. Anyway, Barry, Spurs on this day a la Histoire.
So there is 3 good ones. There is 3 bad ones.
Okay. So let's have a bad one, just to kick us off.
Oh yeah, let's start with the bad. Okay, so on the 6th of April, 1996, Tottenham Hotspur played away against Nottingham Forest. The final score was Nottingham Forest 2, Spurs 1. Obviously, I took these. Also, the bad ones are from this Twitter account that I took, which we spoke about last time. It just literally tells you the date, tells you where they played, and what the final score was. So,
and they all seem to be negative.
And the next one was 2002. Tottenham Hotspur played away at Arsenal. The final score was Arsenal 2, Spurs 1. And in 2014, Tottenham Hotspur played at home against Arsenal. The final score was Spurs 0, Arsenal 1. So they're the bad ones. Let's get the bad ones out of here, okay?
Did this Twitter account have any good ones?
No, not for today's day.
No.
Okay. All right.
However, I found some good ones. On this day in 1901, Vivian Woodward made his Southern League debut for the club. The famous amateur forward later captained England at amateur and full level, as well as the Great Britain Olympic team.
Amazing.
So that was a good one.
Superb.
1968, Tottenham 6, Southampton 1.
Nice.
Tottenham, it's a bit like when England won in Italy. It was in the 60s. Tottenham played 4 consecutive home games from mid-March to Easter and won all of them. They scored 16 goals and conceded only 2. Imagine if this was true.
It was.
And the final
just
one.
Not
The
reasonable.
final one. Tottenham Hotspur 2, Southampton 0. 2 goals from Gary Lineker in front of a crowd of 24,291 at White
is that
Hart
all?
Lane. And they were concerned about Paul Gascoigne because obviously the week later it was the FA Cup semi-final and he was injured.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's right. It was.
We all know what
There you
happened.
There you go.
Sophie, you're saying shit.
Well, maybe you should get some dates in date, Sophie.
Anyway, speaking of Sophie and her dates, I think it's time for Sophie's Corner, don't you?
Big up Sophie's Corner.
We've got some classics today. So I was scrolling through social media and whatnot, and found some interesting things. There's a couple that I need to add on that based on a phone conversation that I had about an hour ago with young Iggy. But let's go with what Sophie's been up to. So it started off like this. She asked on Facebook for a roofer. Recommendation for a roofer, please, Facebook people.
Right.
So she didn't say what the problem was. Obviously, it was probably a leak, right? You probably thought it was a leak. Anyway, Sophie then messaged me. There's a leak in the garage. It's a flat roof. Not sure if it's from the neighbour's garage roof or mine as they were adjoining. Don't know how long it's been like that, as haven't been in the garage in ages. So yeah, that was how it started. Then Sophie offered to send a video to me with running commentary.
No.
Make of that what you will.
Was this before April the 1st?
This was before April the 1st, yes.
Yeah.
Right.
But actually, she said that Iggy would send me a video with running commentary.
Right. Did he say good morning and good morning in that video?
No.
He didn't send me a video, so I was getting all excited. I was like, "Oh yeah, Iggy's going to send me a video. Iggy's going to send me a video with running commentary," and he never sent me a video. So I was very disappointed. Still no video. Still no video.
Yeah. Apparently, my dad. Sophie says her dad got someone to fix it, so forgot to update you.
Yeah.
Still-
Why didn't you
I still-
update us, Sophie?
I didn't have a video from Iggy. That's what I'm more upset about.
We're all friends with you on Facebook, Sophie, and you didn't update us. That is a real problem.
I know. Anyway, the next one, actually, do I need to? I don't want to share it yet. Let's not share it yet.
Okay.
The next one is a thing about trust issues, which Sophie found really hilarious.
Yeah.
My trust issues started when my mum said, "Come here, I'm not going to hit you."
Nice.
Yeah. This next one, I'm not really sure what this is referring to. So maybe Sophie can enlighten us. I mean, I do have a picture. Just three words. Every damn day.
Yep.
Bobby, do you have any idea what this could mean? What Sophie could be talking about? Every damn day?
Yes.
Okay.
There's two things actually. Could be three actually, but I'll just pick one so that other people have options. Clearly, it's Iggy. Every damn day, she rolls over and sees this beautifully sculpted Italian beauty lying beside her, and she goes, "Oh, lucky me." No.
Do you think that? Do you really think that's what it is?
No, not at all. I just thought it's mating. I thought because it's mating season for them right now. I thought I'd help kind of
Every
the
damn
episode.
day, Iggy's alarm goes off at 5 o'clock in the morning. So she has to hit the alarm off. So she hits him, like she stretches her arm up and hits him in the face. Everything. Turn your bloody alarm off, Iggy. I'm trying to go to sleep.
Yeah.
That full blown, like, ugh.
See, that seems more likely to my way of thinking.
No one gets up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
No one.
Yeah, I get up at 4.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, 4 a.m. That's a reasonable time to wake up. 5 a.m. Pussies.
Exactly.
It's either 5
Exactly.
or 4 o'clock or nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's right.
Go big or go home.
Yeah.
Chris,
Iggy.
Chris
yeah.
I'm
Hagenbach-
watching
Chris
Iggy say
Hagenbach
good
thinks-
morning, good morning, good morning at 5 a.m. I'm like, I've been up for an hour, man. Come on now.
Chris Hagenbach thinks it's more
Morning,
dishes
Chris.
not being done every damn day.
he might be onto something.
Unfortunately,
Yes,
Kuva, is your mic here? Are we got more?
I'm trying to fix it on the foot. Can you hear me at the moment?
Yeah.
We can still hear you, but it's just as bad as before.
No,
it's a little bit better.
It's slightly better.
It's slightly better. It's exactly the same. Nothing.
All right, I was just trying to make you feel better. All right, it's shit.
Thank you. That's more like it. That's more like it.
It's shit and Kit Kats on a chocolate bar.
It's shit and it's getting shitter.
It sounds like a siren a second ago.
Yeah, it's that bad. They're coming to arrest you for it.
Fair enough. I think I'm actually going to drop off the stream for a couple minutes and try and fix it.
Okay, cool. All right, mate. No worries.
All right, Coobs. Don't worry, we're not on until next Saturday, Coobs. You got a week to fix it.
Kuva's live in the International Space Station.
Yeah.
Actually,
Steak. Whoa, I haven't seen steak in ages.
Actually, you're all wrong.
All right.
Oh yeah.
My kid, I'm out the shower, me walking into the bathroom. Now, Sophie, if I was Iggy, I would be walking into the bathroom if Kate Winslet's coming out the shower every time, you know.
Yeah. Correct.
Joe or Panny are finished in the shower. Kate Winslet's in there dressed like that. I'm sure there should be no reason why you should go in there. Or is it, for fuck's sake, every damn day, will you just get out of it, Kate? You're just in my fucking bathroom every single day.
She can't help herself.
She can't help herself. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Where are we? I've lost all train of thought. Oh, okay, here we go. Sophie went in on London Mayor Sadiq Khan over two things. And I'd really like to get her to explain herself a little bit more on this. So, as a woman, I am more likely to be sexually assaulted by a Met police officer than by harm from a non-ULEZ compliant vehicle, followed up by, my teenage son is more likely to be robbed and harmed on your hashtag Superloop than harm from a non-ULEZ compliant vehicle. At Sadiq Khan, priorities. Sophie, please do tell us more. Okay. He's asked Kate to wash the bath and sink, love. Okay, cool. True. So what upset? Also true. Okay, what upset? What is this non-ULEZ compliant vehicle? Is that your car or is that Iggy's car? I mean, I know which one is cleaner. That's Iggy's. Yours is not. But is that where the issue is? Because yours is also dirty and a non-ULEZ compliant vehicle, or I'm a little bit confused. So I know what ULEZ is, Sophie. I know it's the ultra low emission zone.
Right. So where is your confusion coming from then?
The confusion is why the hell we got a ULEZ zone in Loughton when we're not under the jurisdictions of X authority.
But Barry was expressing confusion over the fact that about what Sophie was talking about. I got it.
I think Sophie is talking about how burrata, being the absolute gem that it is not marketed on the right strategy.
Fair enough.
Hashtag big up burrata.
It's April, 6 days in. Sore or not sore? That is the question.
Oh no, it's sore. Everything's sore.
Okay.
It's always sore.
Yeah.
Oh well, it's mating season, right? So yeah, it should be sore if Iggy's doing his thing. Big up, Iggy.
You would hope it was
sore, puppy. You know this, mate.
What's that?
My ankles are always sore.
Yeah, I've got a sore head when I have a bit too much to drink. That's sore.
Anyway,
Anyway, the final one, which I didn't have time to type out, relate to a phone call with young Iggy Prince. I have 2 tickets for the Liverpool-Tottenham game away at Anfield.
Yeah.
So me being me, I thought Iggy's son supports Liverpool. Joe, we all know. We've seen him on the videos and everything else. And I said to Iggy, I've got 2 tickets. I know we spoke about it. Danny Kiriaku's leaving do. Please let me know if you would like to take Joe to Anfield, because obviously probably would like to go and be at Anfield and experience Anfield, and we all probably would like to go and watch some decent football. So that was the other reason. So I was trying to sort of kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Iggy turns to Joe, says this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck that! I'm not going in the Tottenham end.
Lovely.
So that's why Panny's my favourite. So big up, Joe. I hope you lose your game of football tonight as well. So so yeah. Next time I think about you, Joe, it will not be to think about how I can, make sure you get to go to Anfield and watch some good football. So,
Joe's a good boy, but he's been, what's it called? It's like Revenge of the Sith. He's gone down the wrong path. He needs a figure like Obi-Wan to bring him back onto the light side of the Force, and that's a real problem.
I mean, Sophie, I can tell the cock block story as well if you want me to tell the cock block story. So
we're not that risque here. We just call people twats.
So obviously, married will understand where I'm coming with this. So not coming. That's the wrong choice of words.
Not coming from me.
But so we were saying about we were on the phone earlier, and I said to Sophie, "Oh, how's April? Is good and everything else?" And she said, "Yeah." I said, "We can't do anything with cock block 1 and cock block 2." So obviously talking about Joe and Panny. And I said, "Try dealing with 3, 4, and 5 like I've got here." So. I feel your pain, and like Alan Sibley says, Sophie is more concerned about other forms of emissions in April. # just saying.
Yeah.
So
correct.
So that was Sophie's extended corner. Anyway, let's move on quickly.
Excellent. Right. So thank you for Sophie's corner. Good. Big up to you, Sophie. And so I just think everyone needs to strap in because we're getting to the serious part of the show.
Oh my God.
Where we talk about Tottenham Hotspur.
Oh, for fuck's sake,
so
when I talked to you this morning, Rez, I purposely texted you, don't talk about Tottenham because it makes us both upset.
No, you didn't.
I hinted at it.
Hinted at it.
Ben, I told him, I said, I don't want to talk about football. And then Reg was like, oh, well, we have to talk about football because we will become irrelevant if we don't talk about football.
Shelf-side Spurs is never irrelevant. We have Sophie's corner.
Arnie's gone. He's the only one that wanted us to talk about football anyways, to be fair.
Well, I mean,
he's gone.
I don't mind. If you don't want to talk about it, we don't have to.
No, by all means.
No,
there we go.
Fine.
Let's see what Kuva says.
On everyone's lips at the moment is Kuva's mic fixed?
I believe it is.
Yeah, he's back, baby.
However, sacrifices had to be made.
Yeah.
I was actually in the middle of the game of the recently released and very fantastic Resident Evil 4 remake. And being as there's no sort of save and quit option, I had to abandon that game to restart my computer.
Shit.
So sacrifices were made, and let's just hope the show's worth it now. So this is on you now, Rez.
Coobs, you okay, buddy?
Well, to be honest, I think given the response, I think we'll just skip ahead and go straight to my rant. I haven't actually got one.
Rant about how you host a show, bring guests on, and tell them you want to talk football, and all of them refuse. There you go.
No, right. We'll just go on to panel rants. So we'll start with Kuva. What would you like to rant about?
Resident Evil 4 not having a save function when you need to quit in a hurry.
Rant away. It's got to be a rant. Just say, I don't like this. You've got to really elucidate and elaborate.
The enjoyment level of the game outweighs the sort of... I'll have to pick something else. I'll think again.
Okay.
No,
we'll come back to
no.
Bobby.
Windows, and everything.
Yeah. Okay. Rant away.
I think I just have really.
That's
do,
not
I
a
need
rant.
to say, do I need to say more? Yeah.
Rant.
Any time.
There you go.
Anything new with the computer. If anything, slightest thing changes, the likelihood of you being thrown out of your entire computer sort of routines, everything is like maximized. Why is this? It's supposed to make life easier.
Yeah.
All the implementations that have been made to Windows over the years to make things easier, just make the almost almighty screw up you're ever going to find now. And there used to be a way that if you were savvy about computers and knew what to look for, you could fix things. And now all of that is taken away from you. It's all automated crap. And I'm not impressed. So, Mr. Mike Rosoft, I believe that's his full name.
Yeah.
Mike Rosoft, yeah.
Yeah. Because this is just
it's Mike R.S. Osoft.
It could be. He's known under many names, isn't he?
Yeah.
And his pseudonyms like Windows 98. Yeah, I think we all remember that one.
Yeah.
It's bullshit, man. It really is bullshit. You pay good money for this sort of stuff, and it just lets you down in the end. Yeah. It's kind of like being married.
Yeah.
Excellent. Bobby, what would you like to rant about? It can't be Toronto based.
You better go to bed then. You got to think. Now you made me fucking think again. Geez, you got to say that shit beforehand. Oh, PS5, PlayStation 5, PlayStation Plus, PlayStation Store. Fuck are you, fucker, the PlayStation mother bitch, fucking greedy bitch motherfuckers. I had to wait God knows how long to buy this thing because you couldn't fucking find it anywhere. Finally buy the goddamn thing off some dodgy guy that had bought it and wanted a few $100s more, which I paid because, it's all about the children being happy and some other bullshit their mom says. And
correct.
No, PS5.
I know, but they had a PS4. That's enough.
But they have a PS4 too, and a 3. Yeah. Bullshit.
So
I
say
grab
PS7.
the 2 and the 3, stick them together, fucking a problem solved. Go get this stupid ass thing. And then, of course, Jay wants to play online. And, of course, Mommy says that Jay should be happy because that's all that matters. Don't worry about your empty wallet, Bobby K. Just make the kids happy. Give him PlayStation Plus online. Fine. Sure. Go play your fucking games and be happy.
Swear at it, Bobby.
That thing.
Swear at it.
Yes, it's over there. How can you? No, I like the PlayStation. It's the people
not
that
the triple
that
though.
run the
Triples
thing
are great.
in the back.
Triples are great.
Hey, it's my rant. You wait your turn, okay? Now, you can rant about
It's
that
true.
shit in a
It's true,
second.
Ben.
Now,
Let him rant.
I go, okay, go ahead. We play for the PlayStation. I'm not actually ranting about PlayStation. I'm ranting about PlayStation Plus. So, okay, we play for this stupid Plus thing, $13, $14 for the month. That's, fuck, man. That's like 2 Happy Meals. Eat or play video games. I suppose games are important. So, okay, fine. I get on this thing. I play that God of War. I don't know if you guys know the game, but... the new one. The I don't even know what it's called. Ragnarok. Thank you. Yes, absolutely fall in love with it. It becomes a new crack addiction. Here I am rushing home from work.
But it's not online.
Sorry,
so
Nick,
why do you need PS Plus?
It is online. The game was free. So the game was free if you had PlayStation Plus. And because I canceled it next month, after getting to the point where I'm at like 86% completion, go to play it. Yeah. You have to buy the game now.
No. You either have to have a PS Plus subscription, or you got to buy the game.
PS Plus, $13.99 or $14.99 for the month. The game is $19.99. So I'm not spending $20 to finish 14% of the game. So fuck you, PlayStation. I'm happy at 86%. I don't cry myself to sleep anymore. I've gotten over it. I'll play the next God of War.
Yeah.
Screw you, PlayStation.
I've actually been playing the more family-friendly version because of the children, and we're all joining on it. It's called The Prince of Pushing and Shoving.
Yeah.
That's right.
A little bit less bloodthirsty. Not much, but a little bit.
Are you serious?
Mr.
There's actually a game called that?
What are
course
you
not.
going to rant
What the
about,
fuck are you talking
Mr.
about?
Kaufman?
I'm going
Mr.
to
Kaufman,
rant about a
you
particular
cannot
area
have
of London.
coffee themed.
Sophie.
I'm going to rant about a particular area of London. I went to Euston the other day to see a very famous YouTuber, Rick Beato, if you've never heard of him. He's got 3.5 million subscribers on YouTube if you've never heard of him. And he performed at the Bloomsbury Theatre in Euston, which is part of the UCL complex.
Mhm.
Why is there not a single eating establishment in Euston? What the fuck is that? It's ridiculous. You go to Euston, which is a very important part of the world, because you've got the British Library there. You've got the British Museum not too far from there. You've got loads of things in Euston, but there's not a single place in Euston where you can eat anything apart from the station. And if you know anything about Euston Station, because many of us have gone to Euston Station because it's a shithole and it's the only place you can go, all the things in Euston Station are awful. So why would you go to Euston Station other than going to Euston to go to wherever you're going to go, which is usually
walk down Euston Road towards King's Cross. There's places there.
Oh, it's too far, It's too far.
And if you go to King's Cross, you can eat out.
That's what I was going to Euston for. I was going to go to the theatre there. And there's not a single establishment in that area of London where you can eat anything. So they expect you to go to the Bloomsbury Theatre, which is a wonderful theatre, by the way, if you ever get to go there. It's a wonderful theatre. But where the hell? They expect you to starve to death. And when you get into the Bloomsbury Theatre, there is barely any options of any snack options. So not only have they not provided anything to eat in that area, they give you a packet of salt and vinegar crisps. Who the fuck eats salt and vinegar crisps? Who wants flavourless, dry crisps? You want either cheese and onion or salt and vinegar or any of the wonderful flavours above. No one wants salt and vinegar crisps. They are shit. They are boring and they are for people that don't like flavour.
Do you mean ready salted or salt and vinegar?
Ready salted, that's the one.
Phew. I thought he'd gone quite mad.
I am mad, Cooper. I am mad. I apologise to the chat.
To add to that, my mum, bless her, when she first came over to the country, she worked at the train station at Euston. So she would have been shocked and appalled with that now. I'm sure she'll be.
It's her fault.
She once saw Bobby Moore on the platform at Euston Station, and now this. I mean, Jesus. Overnight, isn't it?
Why are there no eating? There's a massive university in Euston, University of the City of London. It's a big university. Where does anyone eat? I saw a load of the students leaving the student union because there's a big student union there. They all look thinner than me. And if you've ever seen me in public, That's scary, look how thin these arms are. I'm like an uncooked spaghetti, and they were thinner than me.
Yeah, I think Little K weighs more than you.
Yeah, exactly.
Excellent. Anyway, Nick, your rant. What would you like to rant about?
Well, unfortunately, fuck Euston. So my rant is about the local vets.
Okay.
So, bless my ginger pussycat that I have, Sloan. He decided that he would go out and fight in the streets. He came in yesterday with a bit of a cut ear, and he thought, okay, I'm sitting here going, yeah, maybe the other cat will like lick it better, and they've got the healing powers in their tongues and everything else, right? And it's going to make it all better. Comes in this morning after being out all night. It's like his whole half his ear is hanging off, and I'm like, oh my god, we're gonna have to go to the vets. We're gonna have to go to the vets anyway. So Laura calls the vets and says, "Oh, we've got an appointment at 4:45." I was like, "Okay." Did they say how much it was going to cost by any chance? That's the first. That's the first bad question. How much is it going to cost? Yeah, the consultation is going to be £60. I went, sorry, what?
Yep.
I said, and what do you get for the consultation? And they were like, well, she just gets to look at the cat and see what they can do. I was like, oh, great. So I'm thinking, this is going to be a rather interesting conversation with the vet. So anyway, walk in the vet. The cat's fine. Had it was an abscess, so they cleaned it all up. They'd shaved it, antibiotics, everything else. There's me walking to the till, and I'm just thinking, well, they were in there for 10 minutes. So the cat cost £6 per minute to be told what was wrong with it. Then we get to the counter, and they're like, oh, there's this drug that they need to take, this one. And I'm going, oh, my God, this is, when you're like, you go into a restaurant and there's no prices on the menu, like, how the hell is this going to come out? Anyway, so I think for the grand, we didn't even get our 10 minutes. I think it would have been, it was about 4 minutes, and they'd done everything. Cat comes out, shaved, drained, cleaned, put in one of those collars. Get to the woman says, oh, would you like to come here? And I was thinking, what's this all about? Getting like ushered to the side. Yeah, that'll be £114.82. And I was like, brilliant, £114.82.
But I think it was reduced from 200, right?
I mean, the fact that it was 114, I had a little laugh to myself, and Laura was like, why are you laughing? And I was like, don't worry, it'll take too long to explain. So then obviously we've done everything else. We get in the car, and I agree with you, Ian. It's time the cat got a job, and I didn't
pussy out on the street.
I didn't remortgage to save the cat. I was thinking that, and they said, after we paid the 114, I was like, yeah, we've made you another appointment next week to come back and see us. And I was like, all right, so it's not going to clear up on its own with everything that's gone. Said, okay, so what do we have to pay next week? Oh yeah, another £60. Yeah, another £60. And I was like, okay. And at this point, I'm sitting there, I'm looking at the cat. The cat's looking at me, and I'm like,
fuck off, mate.
Shall I? What's cheaper? Is it cheaper to? No, it's not cheaper. No, I would never do a Kurt Zuma. So anyway, so we get in the car, driving home, and Max and Bo are in the back, and they're going, oh, £114. That's a lot of money. I'm like squeezing on the steering wheel, like harder and harder. And I said, I just turned around and went, it's all right. Laura's not having any wine for the next 4 weeks, so she's all right. And she looked at me like, are you taking the mick? And I was like, no. No. Oh, you're not going to Spurs then? I said, I'm not going to Spurs, you're right. So I don't mind. I've sold my ticket, so don't worry about that. But you're not having any wine for the next 4 weeks? No. So,
that means you're not getting any for 4 weeks, bro. Sorry to be the one to tell you.
Cock
There's going to be
no
when you get upstairs.
3, cock block 4, cock block 5, all those
and
cock
fuck
blocks.
Houston. Fuck
Enough of the cock blocking. It's time for.
Sophie's got a rant of the day as well.
Sophie isn't on the panel.
Well, I'm just putting it out. She
yes,
said,
I will.
The weather has been shit. Again, I have to blame the grandparents who could have got a boat to anywhere in the world but thought they'd come here to be cold all the damn time.
Did anyone see that hailstorm that came down about 3 hours ago? It was
only in ULEZ compliant areas, Ben. So.
Well, Loughton is a future ULEZ compliant area, and they're giving Miss Hailstone. It's a real problem.
Yeah.
Is anyone else quite pleased that halfway through the story, when Barry's going, I was squeezing like that it turned out to be the steering wheel?
Yeah. Yeah. He did preface before that point that he's not doing a Kurt Zuma.
That's true.
Anyway,
I wouldn't do a Kurt Zuma either. I'd never catch it.
Yeah.
I believe it's time for Pick One, Kick One, correct?
Pick one, kick one.
Pick one, kick one. Chocolate edition.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes.
Right. Game on.
So it's all about me.
Hang on.
It's always about you, Bobby K.
Yes, I love these moments where I can.
Phew. At least I know there's not going to be Kit Kat in this selection.
Shut up, Cooves.
Shut up, Alan.
Yeah, shut
Yeah.
up, Alan as well. Ian, all the biscuit inners. Shut
All the
up.
biscuit inners. You lot are the problem.
You
You lot are the problem with this
Do you know-
football club.
Do you know something about Kit Kat, Ben? It's got a biscuit inner.
Bear with.
Hey.
You're wrong.
There with. Okay, Rez, we've upset Rez because we were going to talk about football, and I love how we got him away from talking about football, which was brilliant. Anyway, pick one, kick one. Don't start getting all fancy and I only like this brand of this. What you've chosen, it's one or the other. That's all I'm going to say. All right. So, the first one is chocolate pancake or chocolate waffle.
Chocolate waffle.
Chocolate waffle.
Yeah, was that kick or pick?
I'm picking the chocolate waffle.
Hello.
Chocolate
Cara is getting ice
Chocolate.
cream again. That could have been my rant. She decides she doesn't like the Aldi ice cream. She wants the Ben and Jerry's expensive ice cream.
Nice.
It was great.
Ben
Bye,
and Jerry
Takara.
sucks. I can say that because Rez is not here, but Ben and Jerry sucks.
Okay, go and have your
Yeah.
ice cream. Disappear.
Yeah. Dairy
Haagen
Queen's the
Dazs for
best.
life. Big
Yeah,
up,
Laura has Haagen-Dazs strawberry cheesecake. Takara likes Ben and Jerry's cookie dough.
Laura is right.
Yeah.
Listen to Laura.
Very nice
Hashtag.
cookie though.
With this one, are we talking about a pancake that's basically got a chocolate filling and it's sort of wrapped over like that?
It's a chocolate pancake.
It's pancake with chocolate sauce on it.
Okay.
But that's not what it
I'm
technically
going to
says.
kick that and go with waffle then.
Yep.
Waffle, Bobby K?
Waffles, baby.
Waffles.
Because the waffle has
Okay,
the
this is
indents. The waffle has
this-
the indents which the chocolate soaks
Go on.
into. So you get more.
Exactly. Sits in
Whereas
there.
the pancake
Yes.
falls
And
off.
yet
Preach,
somehow
Benny,
it remains
preach.
a waffle, doesn't it? Despite the amount of chocolate.
Shut up, Cuba.
Question one, and we're already arguing.
Kit Kat
Okay.
waffles.
This one is interesting because obviously one is cold and one is hot. So chocolate milk or hot chocolate?
Oh, chocolate milk.
Yeah, I'm going to pick chocolate milk, kick hot chocolate. Although hot chocolate,
I like hot
On
chocolate.
those damn
Yeah,
cold
the-
nights in England. Come on now.
the-
What are you
some
drinking?
damn
It's hot
fine
chocolate
music.
milk.
Chocolate milk on a summer's day in the really hot sun by the beach is a marvelous thing.
And also, there's that song, isn't there, when your kids are chocolate, chocolate. No, okay, cool.
no.
That's my
That was
ringtone.
me then, yeah. So, what are you going with, Bobby K?
Because I live in Canada, baby. We need our hot chocolate. It's like a food group over here. So hot chocolate, baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta survive the
next one.
winters.
Chocolate cake or chocolate mousse?
Oh,
It's got to be keep chocolate cake and kick the mousse for me.
yeah.
Because
got
it
chocolate
sounds like something offensive to Bobby, kicking a mousse.
Yeah. Chocolate cake for me. Chocolate cake with a bit of ice cream.
That wasn't an option though.
I just think chocolate cake goes well with a cup of tea, doesn't
Mark.
it? Or
Yeah,
hot
chocolate cake goes well with a cup of tea.
Yeah.
Cup of tea, and yeah,
Cup of
Chocolate
tea?
cake.
Cup of tea?
yeah, cup of tea.
Okay. Chocolate milk with brandy is nice, Stuart says.
Yeah.
Okay, this one was for Bobby K will understand this. This one was written by Lola.
I picked chocolate cake, by the way, as well. And
Okay.
I agree with Stuart. I'd like to have some with brandy as well.
Yeah.
But the brandy I'm talking about is this 26-year-old stripper down here at the $1 Million. Cute girl. Nice. I want to support her with her nursing.
And she's blonde as well, right?
No, brunette. I'm not a blonde guy. I'm a dark hair guy. So she's a brunette, but I go there just to support her with her nursing career. So
Yeah.
keep it up, Brandy. You keep working that pole.
However,
girlfriend.
to confuse things, her stage name is Moose.
No, that's a real name. Brandy's the stage name.
He looked like a moose. Oh no, that's not very kind, is it? Oh dearie me. Right, the next one, Bobby K, was written by Lola, and you'll understand why it was when I say when I say it.
Yeah, I have a feeling what's coming already.
You have a feeling? Yeah,
I have a-
okay. So the
I have a
choice
feeling.
is white chocolate or dark chocolate.
Ooh. I'm going to go with dark chocolate because dark chocolate has more chocolate percentage than white chocolate.
Lola.
I think I'm going to have to go for dark chocolate as well. It's got more flavour to it.
Bobby K's crying.
I'm sorry, Bobby.
Oh, no. If everybody knew the background story to this, I think everybody would be crying.
Yeah.
Just for Lola, and because I love that little girl so much, I'm picking white chocolate.
Oh dear.
See, Cooper and I agree on many things.
Yeah.
Apart from
Oh. Not a biscuit or a chocolate bar?
I just don't believe that chocolate's magical and it transforms things into different
Chocolate
objects.
is magic, Cooper. You
Yeah.
son of a
Hey,
bitch.
whoa, slow your roll there, bro. Hold on. Chocolate is magic.
See, if you had the option of curry or chocolate, then chocolate's out the window, mate.
We don't have
What
the
about
option of
chocolate curry?
do we?
Ah, just
Chocolate curry, yeah. Well, see, it's still
Oh,
curry,
yes.
isn't it? So it's
It is.
acceptable.
chocolate.
Okay, next one. Chocolate eclair or chocolate croissant?
Eclair.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for eclair as well. It's got the refreshing sort of value to it with the cream.
With the cream, exactly.
Mm.
Yes.
Okay.
I like the chocolate with the white cream. So, yeah, I'll pick eclair before you go to the next one. I guess I don't
Well,
get to pick.
you
but
just
that's
said
okay.
it, and then I went to the next one because I heard
didn't
what
even
you
say
said.
it. No?
You didn't need to. You're like, I like the cream.
Racist. It's okay. No. As long as the white guys get to answer, right? Give them all the time in the world. Ask them first, right? That's okay.
Okay, Bobby K. Bobby K. Next one for you. Snickers
I'm
or
surprised
Twix?
you didn't say, "Hey, Bobby, this is for you people." Okay, yes. This is actually a tough one. This is
This
actually
is
a
an
tough
easy
one.
one for me.
Me too.
I'm gonna slide to Snickers just because it's just a bit more filling and got more in it.
Yeah.
Twix is just
The
kind of like a
correct
Cadbury bar.
Yeah, Snickers. It's
But
it's
like
Yeah,
with some other chocolate
Twix is
bars,
just like a biscuit with chocolate on it.
yeah, but like with some
Lot
other
of
chocolate
things
bars,
are.
you get two fingers, don't you? So
no,
I'm
but
surprised-
Snickers is fulfilling.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised Sophie's gone for Snickers. Actually.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Right, next one. Bobby K. For you people in North America.
Yeah.
Can you M&M's or Smarties?
Well played. I'm gonna go Smarties because I like all the different colors in the rainbow.
Okay.
Wait,
Alright.
which M&M's though?
Yeah, which M&M's?
So I will say the chocolate ones.
Which
Plain
Smarties?
chocolate.
Yeah, what
The chocolate
Smarties?
one.
Is it Billy Smarties?
They're
Only
basically the
Smarties have
same
the
thing,
answer.
aren't they? I know that's chocolate racism, but they're basically the same thing unless you go for the peanut butter M&M's.
No, they're not the same.
These
thing.
are a bit bigger
M&M's
and the
more
shell is
dark
harder.
chocolate. M&M's is more dark chocolate, and Smarties is more towards the milk chocolate scale of things. And also, the M&M's have a crunchier shell.
Yes.
Compared
No,
to the
actually, here the
Smarties.
Smarties do.
But if you went peanut M&M's, I think I would go peanut M. I'd go M&M's over Smarties.
No, you like your
Peanut
nuts, so
butter.
I'm gonna stick with Smarties.
For the guys that live in North America, peanut butter M&M's are the greatest thing. M&M related.
Peanut butter M&M's has to be because it's like a really neglected Snickers.
Yeah, basically.
And in the adverts, he's always the one like in the bed, right? Getting
Yeah.
it on with So peanut
There we go.
M&M's. Yeah.
M&M's.
Okay, there's two more. Chocolate chip cookies or Oreos?
What brand of chocolate chip cookies is it?
Oh my
That
god!
doesn't matter for me.
Chocolate
I'll go
chip-
Maryland. Go Maryland. That's a really standard one, isn't it?
Maryland's are great. For me, Oreos don't have the flavour necessary for a cup of tea or a coffee.
For me, I can't trust Oreos because the biscuit. Like I've never seen a black biscuit. Like when you're like a kid growing up and you've got
So
custard
racist.
cream.
So
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. But there's things that, like with food, that I don't trust. I
I have an
don't trust
issue with the
cheese.
2 black things with the white one in the middle. Oh God!
Don't
No.
make your
No,
black
no,
or
no.
white.
You see, white can be a minority group.
I can't believe
It's
this is
a
what
really
this is like.
minority
Well,
in
listen,
the
Bobby,
chocolate
listen,
Oreo.
like, seriously, like cheese, for example, I don't trust cheese that's got 2 things in it, or it's got like.
You don't like
Stilton, I
jalapeno
can't-
cheddar?
Huh?
Jalapeno cheddar?
No. It has to be just plain cheddar, or double Gloucester, or Edam, or
Yeah, I agree. I
you know,
agree.
those types of
Unadulterated
cheeses. Cheeses with like cherries in and jalapenos and all trying to and Stilton. I just look at it and go, I can't eat it. I don't trust it. It's the same with Oreos. I don't trust them. They can't be biscuits. The kids love them, but I'm like, get them away from me. I don't trust them.
I don't trust them. I just don't trust them. I love them. They're delicious, but I don't trust those fuckers.
Yeah.
All
I
the
don't
all the
like- I don't
biscuits
like
are
a lot
brown.
of those-
I don't turn my back when that
Everything's
pack is
brown.
open.
There is something about those biscuits I don't like on Oreos as well. It's like they're unnecessarily hard or something
Yeah.
like that. They
Agreed.
they don't take very well to
They're hard
dunking
and
or
they're
anything.
brittle.
Yeah, it's like a
Speaking of
lie, really, isn't it?
Speaking of unnecessarily hard, isn't Res done yet?
Yeah.
Not yet.
And anyway, the final
hear
question
the sirens
in the
again.
pick one, kick one.
Again, I don't answer, but that's okay. It's interesting how you only remember the brown guy if he goes first. If you have to give him special treatment. Fuck, man. This is
Well,
what
well,
we need,
sorry.
Res.
Some people just pull out the race card at the beginning of shows, don't they? So
Yeah.
No. I waited an hour.
Yeah.
yeah, that's fair actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, sort yourself out, Ranjit.
No, normally I do it right at the
Okay,
beginning.
sorry, Bobby K. I would like to formally apologise to you for not considering your answer for the 7th time out of the 8th questions that
Exactly.
I've asked.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm
So
kind of
what would
getting
you
used to it.
choose? What would you choose, Bobby K?
Which Oreos is it?
I don't know. I don't
Because
trust
there's
them.
double stuff, there's regular, there's chocolate, there's mint Oreo here now. There's actually a Smarties Oreo too. So
See, chocolate chip cookies do what they say on the tin.
fair enough. Chocolate chip cookies it is, Ben.
They do what they say on the tin. Oreos are secretive. They don't tell you what's happening until you're in.
Sometimes
Harry
it's that
doesn't-
mystery
Harry
that you
doesn't
want to go
trust
in
them.
for, though.
Harry doesn't trust them, so that's the reason. And Sophie's right. Bobby K is only here.
Exactly. I'm only
to
here
fulfill
to
the
token brown guy.
part of the panel.
Yep. Token.
So, Ben's disappeared again. Oh no, he's back.
Equality, aren't I the lowest member of the community here?
No, but I'm a visible minority. There's a big difference.
You're the tokenadian.
Yeah, all right. All right.
Okay, the last one, and I'm sorry I had to do this. Pick one, kick one. Kit Kat, is it a chocolate bar or is it a biscuit?
Yeah, you already know where the answers to this is going.
It's
So
a
really, it
chocolate bar.
comes down to what
Chocolate bar.
your answer is.
But it quite clearly isn't, though, is it?
It is a chocolate bar. It's found in the chocolate bar aisle.
Only if it's incorrectly stashed. Obviously, just because
Which
somebody
happens to
said
be at
something does not
every
mean it's
single
automatically
store.
correct.
Bobby K, where is the Kit Kat staged, stashed, or what word did you use, Coover? Stashed.
Whichever. I'll leave it up to you.
Where are the
Over
Kit
here in
Kat?
our grocery stores, we display them
Chocolate
and where all the
bar.
other chocolate bars are. In the several convenience
There you
stores
go.
I own and operate, I mean, we own and operate, they are at the front counter with the other chocolate bars. And when we pick them up from the cash and carry and we get our inventory, they are stacked with the chocolate bars. So it is my favorite biscuit. That's for you,
Nestle
Coos.
confirmed it. Correct.
Your favourite biscuit, you said.
Yeah, just for you, Coos.
Nice one. See, they're good to see there's some good people of the upstanding biscuit community in the channel tonight as well. So we get rid of this madness.
Biscuit
Quite
inners,
clearly,
Alan, 100% biscuit.
biscuit inners are the reason this football club is a real problem.
Yes, it is. Actually,
They
you know what?
don't
It's biscuit. No,
understand
they
what
don't
it is.
understand what it needs. They don't understand. Ben, go on. Tell them, Ben.
They are the reason that the
Full.
chairman is still in his position.
100%.
You biscuit inners
Biscuit
are
inners.
the problem, and
Problem.
you are the reason we're
Reason.
never going to win the Champions League.
Ever.
I'll have you know, not I myself, just like the wafer biscuit that exists before the chocolate arrives to the biscuit factory. No, I said biscuit factory there because that's what it is when it's being created. So it is creating a biscuit in a biscuit factory by adding an additive, which is the chocolate.
No.
Much like the biscuit, though, the wafer biscuit, I was here before.
Lies.
Lindy.
I've never heard of a
See,
wafer biscuit. I thought it was
lies.
a wafer.
The majority of
biscuit.
the flavour of a Kit
It's
Kat
A
is
wafer's made in a
chocolate.
biscuit
Chocolate,
factory.
yeah.
It's a biscuit.
No,
There is no
I gotta agree with Ben
flavour
on that.
in
The
the
best part
wafer.
is eating the chocolate part.
There is no flavour in the wafer. The
Then
only
more
thing you do-
importantly, hold on. There is something serious I gotta ask you guys. But
Okay.
This is not chocolate bar or biscuit related. I'm gonna review something here, and I'm gonna either make myself look like a real fucking psychopath. Hey, Cody Mack, big up. Or I might have some people that kind of do this stupid shit. Does anybody eat just all the chocolate around Kit Kat first and then eat the wafer?
Yep. That's the only
Okay.
way to eat a Kit Kat.
Okay, good.
What's
Because
the
I
second
do that
one?
shit, and Mama K looks at me like I should be institutionalized. She needs to send me for therapy. She reminds me that I get actually therapy from my work and everything. And I will sit there and eat one of the chocolate wafer bar biscuit things, whatever the argument will end, slowly by going all the way around. And then I eat the biscuit part last. So technically, I eat the chocolate first. So I eat both. Yes? That is good. Chocolate and butter and biscuit.
Yeah, I painstakingly chip away all the chocolate to leave just the biscuity goodness, because that's the bit
Oh,
that matters.
Sophie's telling us what she's doing right now.
Okay. I will be speaking to Mama
Nice.
K at the end of May, Bobby K, and I will hash out these issues.
But sorry, go back to Sophie's comment. What was that?
Oh, hang on. There's so many
Right.
comments.
I think she's telling Iggy what to do, mate.
Ah, Iggy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Iggy.
that was Iggy's instructions. By the
Oh my
top, by the
god. Oh my god, Bobby. Fucking hell.
I like the bottom verse.
Big up, Iggy. Go on, Iggy. Get in there. Big up, Sophie.
Mark, we
Mark's
spoke
suing, man.
about other things. We need to be inclusive. Don't go all woke on us, please. You're better
Yeah,
than that.
don't go woke on us. Have a fucking chocolate bar, buddy. It won't kill.
No. Don't have a chocolate.
It might
No,
kill you.
don't have a chocolate
I
bar.
know.
Don't have a chocolate bar. Fucking
No,
hell.
Dom, actually, you're on our show.
Go
with
to
you
your
next week,
local
so we need
greasy
you.
spoon and have a full English.
Hang on,
I'm
we've got
diabetic myself, but I still know what a biscuit is, unlike some shockheads on there.
Cody Mack.
no.
Cody Mack has got a story that we all need to hear. We all need to hear and see. Had some raw almonds out of a bowl at my wife's grandmother's retirement home. One of the old girls turned to me and asked if I like to suck the chocolate off them first too.
Nice.
And Ryan's just a fucking idiot.
It would have been. It would... Big up, Ryan.
Ryan,
He's got a
Ryan's
point.
got
me,
the
Ryan.
comment, and
You're
Ben just
sacked.
turns around and goes, Ryan,
You're
is an
sacked.
idiot. Oh my god.
He's got a bread. Perhaps the word bread is out of order, but crumbs is correct. You snap a Kit Kat over a black cloth or something, and you can see the powdery crumbs come off it.
What have you done?
hang on.
It's not chocolate, is it?
Black cloth. Why did you have to
Hey,
use a black
Rezzy.
cloth?
Because it shows up easier than on a white cloth.
He's talking bollocks, mate.
Because it's a light-coloured wafer.
I'm just worried. what Bobby K may see. Oh, he's here. He's late to the party.
If anything, then Ranjit, why are you so against it being a black cloth? There we go. See,
Because it reminds him of an Oreo.
well, we know where that went, don't we?
We do.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Anyway, on to Brighton score predictions. Let's rattle through this because we've done 90 minutes already and it's far too long. Kuva, Brighton score predictions. He's not going to think. Bobby, Brighton score predictions.
Who cares?
We're playing Brighton?
Yeah, apparently.
When's the game?
Don't care.
Saturday?
Don't know.
Where is the game?
Ben, Brighton score predictions.
My score prediction is as I'm going to go to the Chick King, have a chicken burger with a portion of chips and a can of Coke. That's my score prediction.
Excellent. Nick, Brighton score predictions.
I'm going to not go to the game, and I might watch it, or I might not watch it, is my prediction. And the score will be, as long as it doesn't cost me £114, then it will be, I'm going to say I'm going to go with Phil, baby. 3-1 Brighton.
Excellent stuff. Fantastic. There we go. Right. So I think that is it for Shelfside Spurs Show. Do please like, subscribe. Just a big up to everyone who's been in the chat. United Spurs of America, Mark Cousins, Alan Sibley, Bobby K, Elias Sophie, Phil Baby, Tony Rodriguez, Athel Stern, Stuart, Andy G, Language Angels, Rachel Chrisley, Daniel Sandoval, Ian Ferguson, Jay Rayson, Derek Hutchison, Arna Slot Magic, I don't know, Peter Simons, Rob Belcher, Tom Thacker, Chris Agenbar, Alexander Hilton, Mile High Hotspur, Cody Mack, Ryan, and Phil P. Woo! If I missed you, apologies. Very quickly to my wonderful panel. Kuva, where can we find you next?
Over on my bed there.
Excellent. Bobby K, where can we find you next?
I think I'm going to go fucking chill out on the sofa, mate. But we'll be back tomorrow with What's Buzzing Cousin. Robbie G's back and in the circle. So, yeah, we'll have a little bit of a... Actually, he'll make me talk about football. That's why I kind of didn't want to do it tonight. So...
Excellent.
Yeah, that'll be painful tomorrow. So come watch Bobby K suffer on the Three Stars Boys tomorrow night.
Where can we find you next, Mr. Cough?
You can find us Monday to Friday at the Coffee Company. And Mondays we have a podcast with Kuva and Bobby K. We have a podcast called Brewing Bollocks, which is where us three talk absolute rubbish for a solid hour about absolutely nothing. And you can join us for your usual chill and 8 the Broadway, Woodford Green. And you can also find us on Tottenham Tour with Daigle, Ireland, Isaacs, Kiriakou, and all the people above.
Kiriakou, fuck off, mate.
You didn't tell him about the Monday special.
I did.
On this Monday's edition of Brewing Bollocks, please join us as the debate between that man and that man right there will continue of biscuit or chocolate.
We just talk about shit.
That's a never-ending.
We don't have a topic,
fight, man.
We turn up.
That fight's never
absolute rubbish.
It's kind of like this show without the angry ending.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Very angry ending.
I'm back.
I'm sick and tired of this. I'm going. We've been going 90 minutes.
Thanks for everyone who's joined in.
We've been going 90 minutes. I've been missing for the last 40.